Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Isotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use Isotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? Isotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at isotope.com, IZOTOPE.com.
Hey, this is Ed Peterson.
And this is John Kill Ticket, Daddy-O.
This is the High Game Podcast.
Yeah.
What do we talk about, John?
Jazz, Daddy.
God.
And guitars.
God. Where are we recording from?
Beautiful, West Seattle, Washington.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think that whole jazz thing you did just threw me for a loop.
Hey, man, don't be a square.
Yeah, right. All right. We're going to have 30 minutes of you fucking hitting me with daddy-os and shit like that.
No.
Keep it up.
I'm not going to be a stone cold bring down.
Yeah. You got your turtleneck on and your little cigarette over there. And
you got your French black and white shirt on.
Exactly.
And your beret.
Yep.
We're ready to go here.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's kind of nice out today.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go down to the beach a little later.
Ooh.
I like the beach.
Sun's out, beach on.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, big old fat guitar.
Yeah, this is a big old jazz box.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest guitar we've had in here.
Yeah, often played by the Jazz Cats.
The Jazz Cats.
Yeah.
They love those things. Yeah. It's cool looking, I guess. Yeah. Whoa, beverages.
Yeah, how was that? For all the cats and kitties?
God, John. I'm just lightheaded already. Oh, my God.
What do you think of that beverage there, Ed?
It's pretty okay.
This is some of that there Mio, that stuff that's concentrated, and you put a couple squirts in your water.
A couple squirts.
Yeah, it's got caffeine in it.
I came by. It's kind of a later night one, and you're shooting me up with a caffeine.
Maybe that's why I'm so jazzed.
Yeah. God. Right before bed. That's, great. What is it, Mio?
Yeah, it's like a concentrated flavor beverage that you put in your water. It's got caffeine. It's got B vitamins.
Really?
This is the black cherry flavor.
I don't know anything about these things.
And they do not appear to have a slogan, although they do have a warning.
Do not drink before bed.
Caution.
Yeah.
Contains caffeine.
Right. Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Whoa.
This, Ed,
is
a Gibson ES-175.
Yep.
Venerable jazz box.
Yeah.
These were first introduced in 1949.
1949. Is this a 49? Is that?
This is a 1957.
57.
And you're going to find out why that's pretty badass.
That's a cool thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 2 inches, 3 inches. I should have broke out the tape measure.
Yeah.
It's thick. It's a thick jazz box.
Yeah. It's got a kind of a weirdy, triangle-y, bridgey
They
thing.
call that the zigzag.
Really?
Imagine a T.
Yeah.
The vertical member of the letter T on either side has zigzags.
Yep. Connected to it.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. It's got cool inlays.
Yeah.
I like the big kind of double block thing going on there.
The double parallelogram inlays.
Whoa.
You like the Florentine cutaway?
Florentine is not really my jam.
Yeah. Florentine is the pointy cutaway.
Yeah.
Venetian is the round one.
Yeah, I think I'm way more Venetian-y, 335 kind of guy. I don't...
Guess what?
What?
This here Florentine cutaway?
Yeah.
It's the first time they'd ever done it.
Really?
Was on the ES-175.
Okay, I'm into that. There's a lot of cool binding on this guitar.
You got that right, Dad.
Yep.
Clusen Deluxe tuners.
Okay.
It's all maple.
Yep.
The top is laminate.
Okay.
As opposed to the big old jazz boxes that came before this that were solid carved wood, like the L4s, the L5s.
Okay.
In that regard, going from, say, a solid to a laminate top.
Right.
it was their attempt to make a less expensive jazzy box.
Okay. So this is like a mid-grade kind of
That's what they were
Gibson?
billing it as.
Okay.
Over time and into today, they're seen as real premium.
I would have guessed that that's like top of line kind of deal, but
Yeah. How
Right.
much do you think this thing was in 1949? The ES-175 in 1949 at its debut.
$324.
Would it surprise you to know that the cost of the ES-175 in 1949
$325? That would surprise me.
was $175?
Wow. Oh, right. Of
That's
course.
why it's named
yeah,
that.
yeah, right. Wasn't they're all that way, right?
Yeah,
Like the 335 was 335 when it came. Yeah, right.
Right.
Shit.
I mean, that's still like close to $1,900 in today dough. What did the Hep Cats call money?
I'm pretty down with the slacker lingo, but the jazz lingo, turns out I'm a little naive.
Tamara is Dragsville Cats. Tamara is a king-size drag.
When they first came out, it was only a single pickup, and it was a P90.
Oh.
Wouldn't be till a little later that you could actually order it with 2 pickups, but they would still be
Yeah.
P90s.
1949, 1 pickup, and it's a P90. That seems great.
I got to think that sounded pretty good.
You could make that thing scream.
Real screamer.
Cool.
Solid, Daddy. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be until 53 that they introduced the ES-175D.
Okay.
D standing for double. You can get 2 pickups as a
Right.
stock deal.
You pointed at the pickups, and I was noticing the 6 pole bangers on each
Yeah.
of the pickups there. And did you notice that someone on our Instagram
A Swede.
commented, "Hey, cool square bangers," before we put the episode out, and I actually said square bangers in the episode.
He's a guy that works at a guitar shop across the street from a recording studio in Malmö, Sweden.
Shout out to Nicholas and Max
Nicholas and Max.
out of Malmö, Sweden. If you need repairs and maintenance of stringed instruments in Malmö Guitar Werkstad.
Nice.
Ask for Nicholas and Max and tell them John and Ed sent you,
And we're coming for you.
and we're going to fix your square bangers.
Square bangers.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me more about this thing.
Yeah, so 53, now you can get 2
Yeah.
pickups in this thing.
Okay,
So
the D.
in 57,
Yep.
that is the year of this guitar.
Yep.
They switched over to the PAFs.
Oh, okay. So
The
first
first-
year for the PAFs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Which makes this sound real rich.
Yeah.
And I'm playing it in standard jazz box mode, which means I've got the tone rolled all the way down. If I roll the tone back up,
Yeah.
some people roll the tone back and use only the neck,
Yeah.
but it's pretty versatile. Otherwise,
Ooh, what was that?
human error.
Okay. Yep. Play a cool jazz chord. What's that?
D minor 7 flat 5.
Whoa, really? That's a cool looking chord.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's,
And for those of you who are wondering,
yeah.
our beverage chord,
Yeah.
it's an E9.
Slide into that thing.
Into the E9?
Yeah. Great.
But that's not all, Ed.
Okay.
We have paired today's beverage with a pedal,
Okay.
but there's something new going on in the hood.
I came here and you're like, I don't know, you had too much time on your hands today or something.
Much time
'Cause
on my
You're like drinking these weird caffeine drinks and you've got this guitar and the pedal is under, I don't know, one of those like gold blanket things.
It's like a copper lame fabric.
Great.
So here's what we're going to do.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to put the pedal on,
Oh, put the pedal on.
but I'm not
Okay.
going to take the cloth
Gold.
off.
Okay.
So,
So I can't actually see what you're playing.
so you can tell me what kind of a pedal this
Oh.
is. Here's your
Oh,
before.
it's a pedal hot seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pedal hot seat.
Yeah. Tremolo. I don't know what tremolo pedals you have. Delay. Kinda like, what is it? I don't know what that is.
Are you ready for the unveiling?
Yeah.
This is a special surprise, Ed. And,
Okay.
And as we record this
Yeah.
ahead of time,
Right.
very timely.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pull it off.
Yeah. It is, what is it? Whoa.
It's an Old Blood Noise Endeavors Whitecap.
No, it's not. Where did you get that from? That came out today.
Yes, it did.
Did they have it at Thunder Road?
They have two of them.
What? Oh my God. I didn't even know that thing was. Wow.
So I went to Thunder Road Guitars to borrow this here ES-175.
Yeah.
And I was just shooting the shit with the boys.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, man, did you guys check out that video from Old Blood?
Oh my God.
I said, oh, man, did you see that pedal?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. We've got two of them.
What?
You got what now?
What?
Brady asked us, don't say anything
What?
until we announce it.
Oh my God.
So once they announced it, they were free to put them in the case.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
So I told them
Yeah.
that most likely when I
Right.
return this guitar, that
Yeah.
pedal is not going back.
Right. No, of course not.
It's a double tremolo system. Two
Right.
channels of tremolo.
That you can put into series or parallel.
That's right. I'm in parallel. They're both running at once
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
One side is analog, one side is digital. I've got them both running now, and you can do different shapes like sine wave, square,
On the digital side.
sawtooth on the digital side.
Yeah.
All of that. You can set a pattern for quarter notes, eighth notes, triplets. You can tap tempo.
Right.
Check out what happens when I engage our old standby,
Yeah.
Mr. Ocean's 11.
Right.
You know what you can do with this kind of setting?
No.
Jazz.
Oh my God.
You wanna hear some?
Yeah. Yeah, this thing, huh? Well, no wonder you were so jazzed up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play with the knobs, Ed. I'm just going to jazz out here, Dad.
Sure.
What do you think of that?
I love it.
Don't flip your wig, Dad.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's a great pedal, isn't it?
Way to go,
Yeah.
Old Blood guys. I didn't even know it was coming out. And then it just dropped all over the web this morning.
I had to find a shiny piece of cloth to put over it to freak you out. You didn't even know what it was even when you saw it.
I refuse to believe you got one because I didn't even realize they would be out in stores or anything.
Breaking news and taking asses.
Snapping necks and taking asses and cool stuff like that.
Yeah, Dad.
Ugh.
1969, then the dark times arrive.
69.
You know it. Of course, Norlin buys Gibson from Chicago Musical Instruments.
Yep.
The race to the bottom.
The dark days.
Yeah, they commence to fucking shit up.
Yeah.
But not too bad. I should say that this neck is a one-piece neck.
Okay.
A solid neck carved out of some shit. Okay. Once Norlin comes in, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's expensive. Let's make a three-piece neck. Three pieces of wood glued together, you're there.
Right.
About that same time, though,
Yeah.
it's branching out past the jazzers, man.
I would also think that around that time, solid bodies are taking off enough that sales of that decrease.
You think?
I just mean kind of in general, those big jazz boxes
Right.
are way less popular in the late 60s, early 70s than in 1949. 49, there's a huge market for that guitar.
Totally. People cutting the rug.
Yeah. Yes,
That
John.
means dancing.
Yes.
So one of the first people to play this in a non-jazz setting, there were lots, of course. But
Right.
from that year, the Norlin year, 1969,
Yeah.
out of New Orleans.
Okay.
This is played on a 175.
I mean, I know this song, but I don't know who it is.
I think I've played you these guys before.
Wow, nice work.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is, Ed, Ed.
Who is this? Yeah, I don't know.
That's the Meters.
Okay.
The last time I played the
Yeah.
Meters, you were like, I got to go look up the Meters.
Right. I think I did.
That guy's name was Leo Nocentelli.
Yep.
And that was the first song the Meters had a hit with off their first album, 1969.
You played that song, in fact, on this
I
podcast.
don't think I did. This is Sissy Strut.
Okay.
The one I played for you was Chicken Strut.
Oh, okay. Out of New Orleans.
You can kind of hear that tone.
Well, I can hear it. Yeah.
A lot of reverb on there.
Yeah, well,
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the Jazz Cats were still using them too.
sure.
64.
Okay.
I'm going to play you some Pat Martino.
Okay, I'm ready.
This guy's from Philly.
They make a nice sandwich,
They make a pretty good sandwich.
you know? Cheese on it.
Oh, some melted cheese.
Come on.
You kidding me?
Come on.
Onions?
Come on.
Peppers?
Come on.
A soggy roll of some
yeah.
sort?
Ugh.
Philly cheesesteak?
Nah, not into it.
You
I'm
go to
not.
Philly, you're into it.
Oh, sure.
You'll eat it and
Guy
like it.
Yeah.
They'll give you the knuckle sandwich, Dad.
Ooh.
Scoodly Bob.
It's great. It's great. That's actually like a lot of fun. You could tell they were verging right on the thing where they start beating off on their guitar and like
Right,
getting all
right,
crazy.
right.
But they kept it in, but you could tell he wanted to. He was getting ready to cut loose with some weird ass scale that,
He's a master, Pat
Yeah.
Martino.
sure.
Maybe I told you about this guy. I
Sure.
think maybe I did. In
Okay.
1980,
Yeah.
he has a brain aneurysm.
Oh, no.
And he has complete and total amnesia. So he can't remember how to play guitar,
Okay.
and he can't remember anything about his career.
Retaught himself.
Yep.
Just sat down.
Had to
and-
learn from scratch all over again.
I don't know how brains work. I'm not a brain guy.
The brain pan,
I don't know much about it.
Dad.
But I got to imagine, John, that there's like weird muscle memory. There's paths in there.
Maybe even if
You know,
he can't intellectualize what he's trying to do in the same way, the hand might remember.
yeah. And like it's not as uncomfortable.
Right,
You know, holding a G doesn't hurt.
right.
Weird jazzy stuff.
76,
Okay, 1976.
I think-
Bicentennial.
bicentennial year.
200 years.
In 76, they put out a thinner version of this. The suffix on that is T, so it's a ES-175T. It's about the same thickness as a ES-335.
Okay.
They've actually got one at the shop right now.
This is not my demographic. They're not looking for the Ed Petersons of the world to buy this guitar.
They're not looking for Ed's opinion.
No.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's great.
So,
Yeah.
you hear I'm playing the dirt there.
Right.
Kind of holds up.
Yep.
I am not the first person to notice
Okay.
that a full-on hollow body jazz box
Right.
can hold up under the dirt.
Okay.
You want to know who else noticed that?
Yeah. Who?
Can I hot seat you, Ed?
Oh, sure.
ES-175,
Okay.
little twinge of the dirt.
Yeah, you can hot seat this. Wow. Did Slash play it, or did
Izzy Stradlin.
Izzy? Yeah. Is it this? The
Yep.
wow. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, he played a 175. He's on the record
Like-
as saying that he played it on this song and as saying that he enjoyed them.
Yeah.
You want to sing it with me?
No.
Wow, wow.
That's great.
I was really surprised to see all the non-jazz people that have liked these, because one problem with them
Oh,
in a live setting,
yeah.
big hollow bodies can feed back
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
pretty fiercely.
Yeah.
To deal with that, some
Yeah.
people will stuff cloth in the sound holes.
Yeah.
Some people have little plugs that you can put in the F holes.
Right.
But with the kind of music we like, if it feeds back,
Better.
Yeah.
I got to say, if you were going to, like, who played this? Man, it would take me forever to get to Guns N' Roses. Forever. Yeah, way to go, Izzy.
yeah. As all of this is progressing and we go into the PAFs, they eventually phase out the single pickup.
Okay.
That was in 72. So at
Sure.
that point, 2 pickups only. That's all you get.
Yeah. Got it.
Some kind of weird move, 2012, they reissued the single pickup model.
Single pickup neck?
It would be the neck.
yeah.
And there are various signature models. 2002, they did a Steve Howe signature model from Yes.
You got any yes for us?
Oh, do I have some Yes?
Yeah. I actually kind of like this.
It's kind of mathy.
Yeah, exactly. The first gen math rock guys had to have heard yes,
Sure.
but that doesn't mean I gotta like it, does it?
It does not.
Okay.
2017, here's a weird thing.
Okay.
They pull the ES-175. Here's a confusing part. There are 2 dates, 2017 and now, 2019.
Okay.
2017, they kind of pull it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not advertising it.
Okay.
Does that mean it's discontinued, or does that mean you could still order one if you want it and we'll make it?
I don't know.
In any event, in 2019, they said, yeah, it's done.
Done.
Discontinued. You cannot get one.
Okay.
So from 49 to 2019,
Wow.
it was the longest continuous model they made.
That's crazy.
That's a long time from 49 to 2019. How long is that, Ed?
70 years? Is it 70? 70.
49?
70. Right?
Is it?
60?
Is it?
80 years. 80?
Is it?
Yeah.
80?
Right?
49?
Isn't it? How many years is it? 49 to 19. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Shaky Graves. You know the name?
Okay. No.
His actual name is Alejandro Rose Garcia.
Okay.
He's one of those alt indie darling dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Big hit at South by Southwest this year.
Okay.
Yeah. He loves him the 175s, and he uses them for his awesome alt indie stuff.
Okay.
It's a song called Cops and Robbers, man.
Oh, cool.
2018.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah.
I might be the worst, but you know the best. You drive the car, I'll do the rest. The gift away was quick and clean. We make an awful perfect team. You never know how fast you run until the bullet leaves the gun. Everybody on the
Yeah. Yeah. Alt darling.
Yep.
I get it. I get it. It's very, the shins, the shinsy. Maybe.
Yeah, I just really like it.
Yeah.
I guess I like the pop part of it.
Yeah. Way to go, Shaky.
Yeah, Shaky Graves. This is a cool name.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
I think
it?
so.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, the 2 PAFs, we haven't talked about the variety of tones.
Yeah.
You know I like the abrasive,
Okay.
so how bad does that get?
Woo.
Put them in the middle and roll
Yep.
the tones back to in the middle.
That's really great.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Perhaps one of the biggest kind of names in this was a jazz cat, Wes
Okay.
Montgomery.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Sure.
Played all kinds of styles, but his main deal was that octave thing. I got some Wes Montgomery for you.
Okay.
This song is called The Thumb.
Oh.
There's that octave. To play that fluidly while doing those
Yeah.
octaves,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great.
You could lay down that groove. This is 66.
Yeah.
It's about that time frame.
I think this seems like this would be really fun to play. I just don't see myself putting this kind of thing on and just kind of like chilling out to some nice smooth, this isn't smooth jazz, but just like this jazz thing. Not really my jam, but I do like it.
Sure.
Did you know that 1949 is the year that Truman did the fair deal?
In 49?
Yeah.
The fair deal. Why are these jazz boxes so expensive? Hey, Gibson, make a less expensive model.
You think so?
I got to think that had something to do with it.
Yeah. We're going into the baby boomer years. The economy is doing well, and then Truman pushes the fair deal, which had like free health care and increase in minimum wage and unemployment, all these kind of social safety net things for the populace. The economy was actually doing good enough that people are like, I'm doing okay. Fuck the poor. It's not like we live in that world today, right?
We're fine.
No, everything's cool.
Yeah.
So this guitar's dead.
This guitar is dead. My funny Valentine, Scooby-Doo. My funny
What chord is that?
C minor 7.
Ooh.
So you start with the C minor.
Yeah.
My funny. Now here's the crazy one. Valentine, C minor major 7.
C minor major 7?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's not a thing.
Oh, it's a thing. Sweet comic Valentine. Yeah, see, I'm singing for you, Ed.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
You make me smile with my heart. How about that?
That's great.
Yeah, jazz.
That's great. That's some jazz stuff.
I just jazz catted all over you.
Yeah, I love it when you do that.
Bop.
I love it when you...
Bop, Dad.
Yep. It's that take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Whoa, whoa. So, you're not a jazz guy.
Nope.
Do you have a new appreciation for the jazz box?
Yeah, I dig the guitar. I do dig it a lot.
This is on my list. Everybody's got a mental list of the guitars they wish they could have if they could have all the guitars.
Right.
What about you? Would you ever in any world have a 175?
In that mental list, there's not a 330 or a 175 on it. Maybe if I saw this thing in black.
You know who plays a black one of these?
Uh...
Perhaps, Ed, I should hot seat you.
Okay. Dwight Yoakam?
No.
Lyle Lovett?
No.
Orville Peck?
No.
Well, oh, what a feeling that burns down low when you ain't got nowhere to turn or nowhere to go.
That is Hank Williams the
Oh, man. That's his, like, doing the Hank Williams stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to his punk Hank Williams the third, right?
He's got a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But he's got a black ES-175.
Oh, that's cool.
Seems to make sense for him, I think.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Do you need some more beverage, Ed?
Oh, man.
Do you need some more caffeine?
No, I do not. I do not need more caffeine.
Hey, thanks for showing up for this one, Ed.
Yeah, that was great.
We had secret pedal unveiling.
I love it.
We had,
shout out to the Old Blood Noise guys with their new Whitecap pedal.
Whitecap tremolo pedal.
Love it.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yes,
guys.
Shout out to Thunder Road.
For loaning us this guitar
Yeah.
and hipping us to these new pedals that came out today.
Yeah, awesome. We went and we painted the new Thunder Road store. John and I took a day and painted with those guys. Got some pizza out of the deal.